Yo, what's up, everybody? No Look Passengers, episode 24, I do think. Pretty sure, right?
Yes, 24.
24, talking to the mic, Trevor. Bring it up.
It's episode 24 of the No Look Passengers. What is up, guys?
Everybody in here, we got the whole
That
crew.
sound
We got-
official?
Yeah.
That sound okay.
That was nice. Yeah. We got Cameron over there.
Hello.
We got Trevor over here.
What's up, everybody?
And then today we got a very special guest. The one and only. My man, Big PP, a.k.a. Pablo Patron, a.k.a. Pablo.
A.K.A. Brutus.
Brutus, he said.
Brutus.
He said,
Brutus.
Brutus, he said. What's up, Pops? How you doing, man?
I'm doing
Let's
all
clap
right.
it up for Pops. Pablo!
Hello.
What's up, man? How you been, man? How you been, bro?
I'm chilling.
Chilling. Talking to the mic a little bit. There you go.
Chilling.
There we go. Hell yeah. Pablo is how did I meet Pablo? Pablo is a younger cat, for one.
Right.
He's a good young dude. Very young, outstanding gentleman. Solid dude. Met him at work.
A friend, a co-worker.
A co-worker at the day job.
Therapist.
Therapist.
On the side.
He is proficient with females. My man's got swag. You know
He
what
got
I'm saying?
game?
Nah, I ain't got no game.
Yeah,
I don't know
bro.
what he's talking about.
Nah, that boy finessing.
Boy got game,
This
boy.
boy,
Yeah,
this boy is
Pablo has
finessing.
more hoes than anyone I know in my life.
Ah,
I don't know what y'all talking about, bro.
Nah, allegedly, he said.
Yeah, you're going to get him in trouble.
Yeah, don't get him in trouble, man.
Chill.
He's a loyal motherfucker.
Tell the
I'll say
truth in
that.
here is
I'll
what
say
we-
that. Pablo's loyal. That's a he's
Yeah,
gonna
bro,
ride
what
for you.
people don't know is that a long time ago, you can go find it if you want.
In a land far, far away.
Yeah, I mean, it was like across town. But me and Pablo were in a skit.
Oh, that skit was funny, bro. The
The
little COVID
coronavirus
skit,
skit, yeah.
the Corona skit.
You got the little fucking deer footer on there.
How many people said that was fucking racist that we had Pablo come in the house with Coronas?
I don't even know, dude. I didn't
Dog,
look-
there were so many people who were like, that's just not even right.
Why though? Like,
Because they're too fucking serious. Like,
yeah, it was
I think it's
COVID.
weird. I think it's weird if you say, "Hey, why did the Mexican guy bring the Coronas?" Like it's
but it was kind of
Yeah,
like
because
the
I
part-
think that's like
because then they're
subliminally in your
thinking
mind,
about.
yeah.
But it's funny though because like we thought of that beforehand. Like that's
Yeah.
what,
Yeah,
that's
that
what
was the whole
fucking-
point.
That's
That's
what
the
fucking
joke.
made it. Like,
Yeah,
But,
people
you
are
know.
weird. I've been on a. Speaking of funny, bro, I've been watching a lot of Kill Tony. You know what I'm saying? And I think, listen, I'm putting together 60 seconds, bro. I think I got a good 60 seconds in me, possible. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I could do a little stand up one day.
I got 60 seconds right now.
Go for it, man. Give us something.
yeah, get up and pace.
Give us something. You want me to bring you in? Hold on. I'll bring you in.
Go
I'll
ahead,
bring you
go
in.
ahead, go ahead.
Live from the Ashwagandha Studios, everybody give a big round of applause for your first comedian of the night, Big Cam Pert.
All right, thank you. So, women, am I right?
Shane Gillis over here.
Hell yeah, that was whack.
Cam
Boo.
doesn't like Shane Gillis.
Man,
I really don't.
listen, bro. I watched the Ric Flair kill Tony, and after that, I'm kind of like,
I didn't see it.
I don't know, man. I don't dislike him. He's funny. His stand up, like his Netflix special is funny. But I don't know. There's
Hey, okay, so my thing with Shane Gillis is, and I'm not a hater,
He doesn't do it for you.
he doesn't do it for me. Like, I've seen, he's been in a
fuck
couple
Notre
movies.
Dame though. I will say that.
He's been in a couple of movies where it was like, you know, he has funny scenes, the movie is funny, whatever. His stand-up specials are okay. But the whole, and we were talking about this last night, we'll get into that as well. But the whole, like, his comedy style is based off of making fun of people in a serious way, but it's funny because they don't know they're getting made fun of.
Yeah.
Which is just kind of corny to me
So
as a
he's
comedian.
Kind of like, man, I'm trying to. He's like a. It's kind of subliminal.
He definitely was
He
bullied.
thinks he wants
I
it
can
to
tell
be
he was
subliminal.
Yeah,
bullied.
like it's.
Yeah.
It's like one of those people where it's like so condescending. It's like you meet someone and people think they're cool, and like you can kind of read them better than the other people around you, and you're like, wow, this motherfucker's really just like shitting on everybody.
Yeah. And it's like I don't know.
I've
He
met
just gives
people
me
like
a.
that. It's like
he just
you're-
gives me a vibe. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. Like
I saw his Netflix special. I thought it was pretty funny.
he's funny. Yeah, he has funny shit. He's good on the Pat McAfee show. He picked like they picked like NFL picks one night or one day, and he went like 11-2 off of some bullshit. Like he didn't know what he was talking about. So they brought him back, and he's cool on there. But I don't know, man. He just seems kind of like a bully. Like I don't
Just
know.
like I said,
But like he's only a bully because he's in a position.
kind of passive aggressive.
Yeah.
a little bit. Yeah.
Kind of type.
What do
shit
you
like
think,
that.
Pablo? Have you ever seen any of his
You
stand
watch
up?
comedy?
I have no clue what y'all talking about.
That's
So
fair.
it's white people shit. Yeah, you know, it's white people shit. What's the most white thing you do?
I don't know.
Like what's
He
the-
is white.
I was hoping he would talk about his big ass diesel truck that won't fit in the damn driveway.
Yeah,
That's
he
like-
is a diesel boy.
like it's just 12 foot tall. Can't even get into a drive through.
No. I try to avoid them.
You know, it's like what other than driving trucks, bro? What you into, bro? What do you do for fun? What does Pablo
What do
do
I
for
do
fun?
for fun? I hate to say it, man, but I be playing fucking Fortnite.
Not the new Fortnite, bro. You on the OG map?
Oh yeah, the OG.
Did you play that, Cam? Did you ever play
Nah,
Fortnite?
I played Fortnite when the OG map was originally out, but
Did you ever go through the Fortnite phase?
I tried, man. I suck so bad at battle royale games.
Like,
Like I'm
yeah.
so bad at them.
I think that
Warzone, any shit like that, I'm terrible at. I don't know.
I think that Fortnite did a really good job at making a battle royale,
they
except
created
for
it, kind of them and PUBG.
kind of the building is
Yeah.
it always ruined it for me because I was playing before fools got fucking insane at building. So it was fun. Like the gunplay was fun, like flying in on the little umbrella or whatever. It was all fun except for when it got to the building and they're building the fucking Eiffel
like-
Tower and a castle on top of my head when I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
what the fuck?
Yeah, you're running around in like 3 seconds. There's a mansion in front of you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro, I'm not.
3 fucking bedrooms or some shit.
Yeah. I went through like that was a COVID game, right? Like it was kind of big in 2020. Like
I think
It was a
before
little bit
COVID.
before, yeah.
I remember playing a lot of it at a certain time. I can't remember exactly when, but like
Warzone was a COVID game.
yeah, it
Yeah,
was.
yeah,
And that's why now Warzone is like really falling off.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if you've been keeping up with the optics stuff in the off season of the CDL, but a lot of people are saying that multiplayer is about to go back to being the number one
cool,
Call of Duty thing.
cool.
Because
I like that. I'm ready for the new Call of Duty. It's next week, right?
Yeah, next Friday.
there was this big debate. This Warzone Pro said that he could watch anyone in the CDL
At Warzone or at multiplayer?
in their game. And then the CDL guys were like, bro, if you could watch us if we weren't in the CDL, we would have your job in the Warzone Pro.
Yeah.
So like there was this big debate in the COD community of who's actually nicer with the sticks. Is it the Warzone kids or is it the CDL guys?
Not to go back to Fortnite, but the business model of Fortnite is outstanding, bro. Like how they did that game, and then they bring the OG shit back, like when the game's dying, like revive it. You know what I'm
So
saying?
like 3 months ago they did the no build
yeah,
for
so,
people
Yeah.
like me, where it was like I was playing the game before building. I was nice at it. They added or not added building, but people got good at building. I stopped playing. But if I'm gonna play a battle royale, I'm probably playing Apex.
I'm not an Apex guy.
I
I
think they
tried
do it
that
the
one
best.
too, and
It's-
like
I don't know.
I was playing with people that were good at Apex, so I didn't really have to do anything to get wins. And then like whenever I wasn't playing with them, the lobbies I was in were way too hard. It didn't work out. I feel like the battle royale games, if you're not on them, learning how to play the
you
first
don't.
day it comes out. If you get on there a month later, bro, everybody's gotten
There's a
crazy.
skill
at-
gap. And it's not. I don't even think it's a skill gap. It's just knowing. There's so much
just
shit you gotta know.
things you
bro.
gotta know. Like I can't get into them. I'm actually, I hate to admit it, but like with my life right now, video games are kind of on the way out for me. I can feel it.
I haven't played a whole lot of. Actually, no, I lied. I've been playing NCAA football 14 on the PS3,
Yeah,
like at nighttime before I go to bed, and that's been pretty cool. But
I can't.
I'm kind of the same way. Like I'm gonna play the new Call of Duty. I'm gonna sit down.
I
and
don't
play
even think
it
I'm gonna. I set it on one, and I'm not gonna get into it because y'all say I'm gonna buy it, and I might. There's a good chance, but like, I might try not to because like, I'm just too busy.
No, I feel that. But
Just too busy,
the
man.
thing with the game though is like, it's just like a stress reliever. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It really
end of
is.
the day, you get on there, you bring the gun out, you pop some motherfuckers, you go to sleep. It's rewarding. You know what I'm saying? You get a gold gun
Or like winning an S&D.
Yeah,
Like a
come on,
5-5
man.
S&D.
5-5 S&D. That's like playing. That's like me playing Cam in basketball. We can get into that. You know what I'm saying? That's like competitive, bro. Like that's fun.
Cam and Brenton.
Oh,
are,
yeah.
are doing a 1-on-1.
Listen,
The first of
let him talk about it. He loves to talk. Let him talk about it.
So I think we start this last night. The boys was chilling. We don't really do that a lot where we're not really
working on something.
not working
Yeah.
on something. We're just really hanging out. P Mizike pulled up, and we were making some music, allegedly.
We were making music.
Yeah, we
We were having fun.
no, we
too.
weren't.
Yeah,
Y'all
we had a
were
good
making
time.
It
music.
was
Good time.
just fun.
Yeah, no, I had a fucking blast, dude. And then next thing I knew, it was like midnight, and I was like, "Fuck."
I
Sorry,
know it's
yeah.
hard to get this dude out there.
I
I
know,
know
it
you
was
staying
crazy.
out like that.
But anyway, I don't even know where it originated.
He started talking shit. Is what it is. He
I mean,
started-
I don't remember.
I don't either.
Started
I
yapping.
probably did start talking
started
shit.
yapping.
It's a daily thing.
Then he said his knee's getting better, and I said, "Oh, well, let me know when you're ready to come back to the court and get
No,
beat."
I know exactly what happened. I was talking to Party Mike about my gym goals because we can update the people on this too. I've been on my diet for a little over a month now. Y'all know I've been speaking on that a little bit. I've been in the gym now. Shout out B-May, bro. Really, inspire me to keep going. But I was telling Party Mike, one of my goals is to not only get back into basketball, but I want to be able to dunk by next summer. But see, this is what it is. I literally said that out loud like last night, and he started doing this shit. And then his favorite thing to say is, "Remember what happened last time?"
I retired him. Bro.
No, I heard this motherfucker, and you can vouch. I heard this motherfucker say, "You know what happened last time?" Probably 70 times last night.
Hey, sometimes you just gotta remind him. Like,
70 times?
Hey, I just want you to
I
get
just
fired
love
up.
that there's a little bit of
That's
like
a
the
soft spot because
competitiveness-
he knows.
there's a little bit of hatred right now.
No,
between-
this is
no
all
hatred.
love. This is
no,
all
no, no,
love.
no, no, no.
But
There's
just know,
a
bro,
little bit of hatred.
this is love.
for each other whenever
No,
it comes to
I'm telling you,
basketball. I'm telling you.
when it gets on that court, I done call. Hey, shout out my boy Raekwon. I done called the trainer. I done
Call 'em all.
He April 1st. Let's get this out of the way.
Yeah, go
April
ahead.
1st, 2024, which is 6 months away, which is how long he apparently needs to learn how to dribble a basketball again.
Yep, forgot how to shoot.
You know
forgot
what
how
I'm
to
saying?
dribble, everything.
Yeah.
Anyway, so in 6 months, we're gonna play one game, 2-11, win by 2, all ones. But when I go up 7-0, it's a skunk, and he's gonna quit.
That's not how 2-11 by 2 works. Also, we put
Oh yeah,
we
the
put some stakes on
stipulations.
it. We put some stakes on it.
I told him I would put up the championship belt. I'd put the championship on the line, the big boy. I'll have to bring it. I'm gonna start wearing it and just showing it to him for 6 months. And no, he'll never have it. I told him I'd put the belt up, but he got to put something up. He wouldn't put nothing up. He wouldn't put nothing up like that he loved. I wanted his PC. I wanted something that would get. I wanted something that when he went home, he's like, damn, I lost that. But came to a mutual agreement. Pair of shoes, Jordan 11. You know what I'm saying? I want the Concords. He wants the Breads.
I think Raekwon said bread, so
We can go Breads. I'm gonna take either one. You know what
All
I'm
I
saying?
know
But
is that I love you, but if he beats you, I don't want to hear no shit about it ever again.
Trevor.
that's what I'm saying. And like I love it too because I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna listen to the shit talk for the next probably month. Then he's gonna forget about it. Then he's gonna link up with Raekwon for about a month. Then he's gonna forget about it. Once Call of Duty comes out, he ain't gonna be training. He's gonna be running comp games on Favela.
My thing is, y'all know me. No, I don't like. I'm not. There's no way. There's no shot, bro. There's no shot I'm losing this basketball game, dude.
Again, back to my point, real quick.
Zero chance, bro. There is no chance in hell, bro. Word to Vince McMahon, dog. No shot, bro. No shot. I just want you to think about it. 6 months. I want you to. I'm gonna have him in the. That's the worst part is I'm gonna be training him for it, just to dog him out.
He just
Again, I'm gonna sit here and I enjoy the shit talk. I love the banter of it, but
He's
like Trevor
shaking in
said,
his
when
boots,
I
man.
whoop your ass,
I didn't say when you do. I just said if you do.
Like Trevor said, when I whoop your ass on April 1st.
I'm telling him, if you win, I don't want to hear anything about no fucking.
But what
games.
happens when I do win? What happens when I do win?
I guess we're gonna have to sit here and
For
listen
another
to you
6
shit
months.
talk forever about it.
That's what I'm saying. I love the shit talk now. I mean, just
We're gonna hear it.
we'll
to
see.
the end of
We'll
Pop,
see.
what do you think, man? Honest opinion.
First off, whenever the break gets over,
Hold that. Yeah, hold that.
Yeah, it keeps
mic up,
going
man.
down. I keep
My
fixing
bad.
it going up.
Try to hold it up for a second.
It's tight as fuck. We might have to go to break real quick.
What's your prediction, man? If you had to bet on it.
Like, who's gonna win?
Who's
or
gonna
like,
win?
Well, I've never seen either of y'all play basketball before.
That's
He
what
just
I'm
wants
saying.
somebody
You
on
gotta
his
go.
team. He
But
just wants somebody on his team.
The only way that I see it is like you're probably a little bit faster than Cam, just because
Not
you're
probably.
a little bit smaller. And Cam could probably body you in the paint. That's probably all he could probably do. I don't know if he can shoot or not.
I don't know
So-
if Cam can shoot or not either. I've never seen him play, but
Yeah.
He got 2 left knees, bro. Like,
Bro, you have camel knees. Your knees are backwards.
Like,
Your knees is in the back of your leg.
like it's gonna be crazy. Let's talk about something. What you feel like talking about?
dude, why don't we just do what we usually do and just talk about everything under the sun, man? First off, we are getting really close to moving into our new spot.
Yeah, the office is coming along great.
We got some furniture. We just gotta get the decals. They're
Okay.
gonna have them done.
Did they call you back?
He told me he would call me on Monday. So
Okay.
tomorrow we're gonna talk. He said he wanted to talk, so maybe he just wants to figure out,
Yeah.
But anyway, the decals are kind of funny.
Yeah.
Cam's
pretty-
been working on some thumbnails and shit, and I kind of took some of the stuff that he made and made a big wall art for our office, and I think it's gonna be sick.
That'd be pretty sweet.
Now,
I'm excited for it.
yeah, we're gonna have to. It's like one of those things you have to keep upgrading stuff. You're
Yeah,
learning.
once we get in, like, I think a lot of stress, like we won't worry about it as much.
Yeah.
And then, like, everything else will come.
Well, I mean,
Pause.
think about episodes 1 through 5 here, where Trevor was sitting over there, the camera was over there.
Oh, yeah, dude. It's like,
he was
terrible.
in fucking 720p.
yeah, it's just little tweaks.
You were in 4K. Like we used to do mic stands. We used to have the table closer. It's always evolving. We're always going to figure out how to do something better, smoother. We're always going to try to keep upgrading it. But like you said, getting in there in the first place is going to help a lot.
Hey, and real quick, shout out to Pops, bro. Day one supporter. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for real.
Tunes in, let me know he rocks with it and stuff. That's pretty cool, man. Just knowing that people fuck with it. You
Yeah.
know, people are rocking with it.
Like I was telling him, like I've tried to listen to so many different podcasts, and this is the only one I can sit there and like listen to it and kind of relate to. Like some of the stuff y'all talk about, I don't even know what y'all are talking about, and I'm like, that's funny.
Trevor don't either. It's all good.
Yeah, Trevor.
Nah, but-
we don't either most of the time.
But when
Let's
I
start talking about sports.
see, I used to know a lot about sports, but I just kind of like
Same.
rules change so much, like the pitching timer,
Yeah.
and all this crap. I can't do it anymore. I wish it was just the same like it used to be.
Yeah.
they changed. It does feel like every sport is different now. Like even
There
like
was
football,
evolving.
basketball. Yeah,
The NBA has had so many rule changes in the past
What-
3 years.
I know you hate the NBA, bro. But what is the
Don't
what's,
I want to try to like it, but it just I don't know, man. It just seems so washed.
what's the
Yeah.
in-season tournament thing?
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. It's just stuff like that.
Like
Yeah,
what is
so normally it would be 4 teams from each division, or is it 8?
8 on each side? I think.
8
Yeah.
teams from either conference. But now they're doing the top 10,
Okay.
and then the bottom 2 on either side are doing a in-season tournament to see who actually goes.
Okay.
So I think there might be like an extra week of playoffs or an extra week of the tournament, because you got teams like, I think the Clippers last year, they got Kawhi and Paul George back really late, but they didn't end up making the playoffs.
Yeah.
But because of situations like that, they're doing the in-season tournament. Another thing in
I
the
don't know how I
NBA
feel
this year
about
is they're trying to do the time management thing. They changed
The
rule
load
on that.
management.
The
where
load
they can't-
management.
Yeah.
So you can't have guys like Zion that miss 50 games a season and then, I'm healthy now and in February, like let's play basketball.
Yeah.
Then you got, sorry Trevor. Then you got the two new rules in the NBA this year. You've got the flopping rule.
Yeah, the flopping rule, I like that. 'cause
So it's
flopping got
good.
terrible.
Yeah.
It's
Flopping
basically
got
they made it
terrible.
to where it's basically a tech now.
Yeah.
The other team gets a free throw and
the ball
maybe a
back.
time or the ball back. Yeah.
They used to fine people for that, right?
Yeah.
Well,
So like,
see, that's the thing though, because you have guys like James Harden in the league who purposely do things that are against the rules, but not technically. Like the whole, you know how the step back, how he did like 2 step backs?
Yeah.
That was technically not against the rule because of the gather step. You have one step where you don't fully have the ball.
and to me, it's just walking, it's traveling.
It looks like it is.
Yeah.
So they had to change the rule on the gather step. You have guys like that, and he saw guys like LeBron who would get down in the post and flail their arms out, and they get 2 free throws.
Yeah.
So you have guys in the league that want to take it to the furthest extent, and then the commissioner and the rules committee have to get together and say, how can we improve this
Yeah.
for not only the players but people watching the game?
Yeah, see, like, I was thinking to myself, why fine rich people? It's like, I'm going to pay.
Yeah.
It's like, if I did something wrong and I knew it would, like, advance me in the game, but I had to pay, in my situation, them paying $5,000 for flopping is like me paying $5.
Man, they
For a
find-
speeding ticket.
They find
Yeah, like, I would fucking speed every day if I knew it was only $5.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
they find Joel Embiid for doing the wrestling, the DX the crotch chop,
Yeah.
like $35,000.
That's crazy.
And it's like, damn, for what?
Like,
Like,
find the man lunch.
I'm not
Yeah.
a big fan of Adam Silver, the new commissioner. I'm not a big fan of him. He does fine guys for some.
weird
some
stuff,
weird
man.
shit.
Like, I don't know. Basketball used to be way cooler. I love seeing the fouls. You know, like
I still get hyped for college basketball.
college basketball starts tomorrow. Actually,
Yeah.
bro, I'm pretty sure. What's today? The 5th.
The
Yeah.
6th? Is today
Today's
the
the
5th?
5th.
Yeah, the 5th.
Today's the 5th. Yeah,
God,
it
time
starts
flies.
tomorrow. The Tar Heels play tomorrow. There's a few good games on tomorrow, bro. I love
There-
college
there goes,
basketball.
There goes this motherfucker's paychecks, bro. Going straight to the day of bravado.
Chill. Nah, man. Nah.
So what? I mean, what's your latest? I guess we'll call it. We can't say.
Adventure.
Yeah,
The G word. We can't
No,
say
venture.
the G
we
word.
can't say the G word.
What is your
Uh,
latest venture?
Ban us.
Nothing really, bro. I kind of chilled this week, low key. There wasn't really.
Love
had
to hear it.
Had a couple bad football bets last weekend. Bankroll was running low. Played some tennis matches. I won. I won on some tennis. Got that back. Lost it on some NBA. You know.
Well,
Nothing too crazy. We still got some money to play with. I've been saving it for some college basketball though, low key. But that's my thing. I ain't been
You
on the
into
slots
any of that,
though.
Pop?
I ain't been on the slots.
No, I don't bet on anything. I don't watch college anymore.
Pops will do some DraftKings daily fantasy with us.
Yeah,
sometimes.
the
Yeah, I will
FanDuel
do
shit.
that.
But they're for like fucking $2, dude. It's
Yeah,
like-
yeah.
And it's just all your boys. It's not against.
You don't even get to
the
keep the
house.
money. It's like you get the $10 you put into it, and
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much, and then you can play again.
Yeah, that's about
You
it.
know, like that's the best way to
Any-
do it.
That's my
Anything,
favorite kind of.
anything been going on in the hip hop world we want to talk about?
Man, I seen DJ Academics about to get beat up by Saucy Santana. I seen.
Man's about to drop some tears.
I mean, it's a weird situation to be.
Does he
in,
feel
man.
like he can't defend himself because this person is
probably probably?
Transsexual.
homosexual? What's the proper word
I don't
for
know.
it?
I don't want to. I don't want to talk about
I
it too
don't
much.
wanna-
I don't wanna talk about
Okay.
it too much,
If
but-
you know the situation, the guy, he's
Maybe
bad.
allegedly a guy.
But what do you do?
The man. See, like, how do you not be
Person.
This is what academics is facing. Like, I'm trying to talk about it without being offensive, but I don't know how.
Yeah, it's
I'm not
just,
trying to be offensive. I just don't know.
That's why we just stay away from it.
Well, it's also here. This is a good point though, with trying to not be politically
Incorrect.
is, and you might have to beep this, but we grew up saying gay as a derogatory thing.
Yeah, like you would say that about things that weren't even gay.
Yes, you would
If-
say
if
it
it
like
was lame or stupid.
if Pablo like tripped and fell, you'd be like, "Oh, you're gay." Like that was what was funny when we were 9, 10, 11
Yeah, but the
growing up.
vernacular has changed.
But the
like
vernacular has changed, so I
Hey,
look at it
here's
like
a
that.
Big word.
I look at it the same way as like I need to quit saying if I don't know someone's gender, I don't need to call them ma'am or sir.
Yeah.
That's how I've like started looking at things.
But it's
going
also
forward.
like
But what do you say?
You just don't. I just don't. If I'm
Yeah.
not sure of someone's gender, I don't gender them.
I just be rude and just don't say nothing.
Yeah.
I'll just be an asshole.
Appreciate it.
Just label me as an asshole.
I don't, but I don't understand, and I'm not saying that I don't want to. It's just like you said, like you don't know what to call somebody, so what do you call them? I feel like anything that you call somebody when you don't know what you should call them is offensive.
Yeah.
You can't say it.
Yeah.
You can't say things like I don't know.
I don't know, man. It's
Brenton's like, we're gonna have to bleep this whole topic. I don't know though.
I
Like,
just don't know, man. It's
I'm quiet.
yeah, like what?
Like I don't want to say the wrong thing either.
How do you navigate it, bro? I don't want to be disrespectful, but I
don't
also
think there-
like,
and it's also not like it's not something I'm gonna spend time learning and researching. It's not a part of my life.
yeah.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
it's
Like,
like-
maybe if one of my best friends, maybe if Cam ended up like that, I would research a little bit so I could be.
But I would
correct
just
with
ask
Cam,
and be
but
like, "Hey,
you know
help
what
me
I'm saying?
understand," you know, like.
Yeah,
but
of course, that's what I mean.
Until then, you know, it's,
Until then, I'm gonna just continue to be ignorant, I guess.
I think there is some pros to being ignorant of it.
Yeah, it's just not a
Because-
part of my life.
Exactly. You don't have to involve yourself in it if you
No.
choose, if that's your choice. Like,
I always say like social media, like your world revolves around you. You can make that shit whatever you want to see, whatever you want to watch and ingest and entertain yourself with. You can make that happen. And me, I choose to watch sweaty dudes grapple each other in the ring and listen to rap music. That's my shit. And I like basketball. You know, like that's what I choose to watch and ingest. So
another thing
That's
with
where I
the whole
keep it.
with the whole poly, transsexual, whatever this topic is, I've been around people who are transgender
Yeah.
and they don't get offended like you think
No,
people
that- that's-
would
They're cool.
on
Like,
Twitter.
That's
It's
just on social.
it's on
Twitter,
social media. It's
Social
Twitter. It's
media.
like-
they want to put everything out there that seems crazy, like just overzealous about the whole thing. Like they try to throw that out there, so then in return we feel like that's how it is.
because I
That we feel
misgendered
like
someone.
it's crazy and like overdone in a way. So
Facts.
I don't know. Like he said, every time I've been around a gay person or a transgender person, it's not been like that at all. Like it's
I literally misgendered someone at my day job. You know what they did?
laughed,
They said, "Oh, actually, I'm this."
and you said, "Okay, oh,
From there
bad.
forward,
Yeah.
I know.
I'll make a
That's
note.
all it is.
I'll
That's
make a note."
I'll say
that's
this
all
and
it
then we
ever
can go
is.
on break, bro. I don't feel no time, but whatever, bro. Everybody do their thing. Just don't fuck with the kids, bro.
Yeah,
Let
I agree with that.
Let the kids be fucking kids, bro.
Let-
Let the kids color and damn be a kid.
If
let the kid figure out what the fuck they want to do, man.
if
Like,
I have a kid and they want to
That's
paint
my
their
only thing,
fingernails because they think it looks cool, like whatever.
it's my only thing because
You know?
when you're the parent and you die, they still gotta walk this world. You know what I'm saying? Like they have to figure it out. It's not life's a solo sport. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? At the end of the day, like
I think the thing is like a kid's mind is so innocent that they don't look at things like if a kid looks at a bright colored dress that a woman's wearing and thinks that it looks cool, it's not because it's gender related. It's because
Yeah.
they like the way it looks because they don't think
Yeah,
that
dude.
way. So whenever you're like, I remember whenever I was a little kid, my babysitter, she'd paint my fingernails. I thought it looked cool. It is what it is.
it's
It says-
whatever,
My
bro.
parents
Like-
weren't like, well, he likes his fingernails painted. We're going to rename him.
yeah, you feel me? Like
it's like
that's just that's what it is, man.
Yeah.
We're
He's
for
decided.
the people, bro. Like it's
it is what it
you
is, man.
It is what it is, man.
I brought up a YouTube account called Meat Canyon. These two don't know it, but they've probably seen something before. It's pretty popular, and it's this guy that makes animations who he kind of exposes what people are really like. Whenever you watch him, you're like, you know what? Those people kind of are like that. But
He-
Cam's a big fan.
Yeah, so I've been watching Meat Canyon since like I'd say 2018, 2019, like right when he blew up. Cuz YouTube animation, here we go on some YouTube shit again.
That's fine.
Animation on YouTube used to be huge. And then it was probably like 2016, 2017 like Adpocalypse, even before 2014. YouTube changed the monetization on animation. So people used to make bags of money off of just drawing shit. Then they changed it. It died off completely. And then Meat Canyon really brought it back into the spotlight. Dude, he gets like...
Why? What's the deal with the animation though? What was that about?
Is it something to do with children? Like it can't.
No, I think it was more of this. I think it was more of...
If you draw it, there's no copyright type shit?
No, I think it's really as fucked up as they're not really putting a lot into it. They're just
That's
on
crazy,
an iPad
though.
drawing some shit, and
Because
then
they really are putting so much more into it than like videoing
Yeah,
things that
yeah.
are real.
Well,
like
I
it's
also
so much
think
more work.
YouTube in the apocalypse, they were really trying to move toward tutorial style videos, how to wash your car, how to cook a hamburger, how to do this. They were really trying to get away from everything that was pushing the lines, because Meat Canyon, he pushes the line as far as you can toward, is this fucked up?
I mean, like I said, it's kind of over exaggerated what these famous people are like, but you're kind of like, man, they really are like that. Like the Logan Paul one that we were talking about.
Yeah.
It's like it's kind of like they're kind of creepy in a little way. Like he does a really good job of capturing that element of what people are like.
And
like,
they're all kind of horror based.
yeah, like he's definitely very inspired by that type of thing.
And like I said, he has a YouTube channel where it's more just reaction content.
Yeah.
It would be considered. But he does this series that I really like where he'll watch the entire like series of a movie. Like he watched all the Saw movies.
Yeah.
And then put them in a tier list and talked about them. He did the same with Paranormal Activities.
Yeah.
The Insidious movies, stuff like that. So
See,
he's very
like,
inspired.
So he's a
reaction
scary
content is weird to me because, like, I think whenever I think of reaction people, I think of the guys that are reacting to a song or a music video.
See, I think like
It's kinda messed
Rob
up.
Dyrdek, like what's that show?
Ridiculousness?
Yeah, that's kind of what I think.
I mean, kind of like exactly.
Yeah.
So how does it work? You're putting this song on here. You don't get monetized, but I guess it's kind of messed up how YouTube is for real.
So I think
with taking things like if I made a YouTube video and I put one of my songs on there that just happens to use the same sample as another song, it automatically copyrights it.
Yeah.
It's
So
like,
where's the creative? Like, I can't put anything creative up here.
You
like,
really can't. Like, you have to use like the corny art list,
Yeah.
copyright free music. You have to use like if you react to someone else's video, they're getting paid for it instead of you, which is
now this is a YouTube specific problem though, because the thing is with reaction content is you want to make a personality out of reacting to stuff to the point where you have a Patreon, you have a podcast, you have other
Exactly.
means outside of YouTube that people are supporting.
They're kind of using other people's already popular content to get views to them and to establish a base, and then which they can transfer somewhere else. I feel like which is fine. I mean, I
mean,
get that completely. And if you're using someone else's work as a part of your video, then they should be notarized for that. Like they should get their little bit from that.
But
should at
then,
they
least shout them out.
but I'll give you this though. It's like I'll give you an example. I know you don't like this motherfucker, but like Logic. Logic.
What did I say I don't like? This
Logic
man-
really blew up off some like Call of Duty like montage videos, bro. Like they started using his songs, and like these montages are getting millions of views of this dude quick scoping and 360 and on Call of Duty. Like obviously the music goes up because you hear it, you're like, oh, what's that song? Da 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 da. So it's like now you go back, all them Call of Duty dudes may not have got the money for that, but there's no like the jump start to the career may have not came without the.
Logic never striked anyone.
I know that was just like the quickest example.
Which I
could
think
give.
that's a really good example though, because
I would let people
it was
use
a win-win.
my shit. I would be
Hell
like,
yeah.
yeah, use it, take it. I don't care because all I want is people hearing it. And
A rising tide raises all ships.
And
A
here's
wise man
another
once
thing
said
about
that.
music on YouTube videos. I could show somebody a song and then be completely not impressed, but if you put it in a video with a certain context with the song,
it changes
it changed-
the vibe.
it-
Like you get a new idea of
like
the,
I said,
the
I
song.
could show you a song and you'd be like, yeah, whatever, it's trash. And then I put it on a YouTube video and there's people commenting like, what's the
this
song name?
What's the song?
Yeah, so someone used my stuff and I got notified like, do you want to copyright this? Be like, no,
Yeah, nah.
take
it's-
it.
Yeah,
Thank you
because
for using my
at
song,
this point,
for liking
you
my
know,
song.
we need the eyes. Like the look is more important.
But
than the
if you're
penny.
J. Cole and we use your song,
J. Cole don't need us.
J. Cole don't need us.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
But if
Also, he doesn't have control over that. His label does.
yeah,
that's true. If a small local rapper like Trevor got a song on a Danny Duncan video,
That'd be fire.
it would only help
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would be thinking Danny Duncan.
because people would be like, "Damn, that song's fire. I need to know more about."
But
this.
I always
Da,
told
da."
you like that's the strategy in everything that we do, bro. It's like, okay, let's not pay for the view, but like let's pay for the spot. Like if we can get, you know, someone who's bubbling, who's on the come up, you know what I'm saying? Let's get them on the pod. Let's start rocking with them, because when they blow, it's just, you know, it comes with the thing. Like, why would you not? It's just like features, bro. Like in music, bro. You save up a couple bands and you spend it on a feature that, you know, someone who has more eyes on their shit than you do, then they post it and you get more, you know. And if it's fire, and if the product is fire enough, the retention stays. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the goal.
I think another good example of this is I know you guys are a big fan of the Joe Rogan Experience.
Yeah.
He's had guys on there like Theo Von. He had Theo Von way before he was Theo Von.
honestly, like whenever I first started Theo Von on there, I was like, who is this guy and why is he on Joe Rogan? Because like I didn't know who he was, so I didn't know his type of humor, and I was like, this guy's insane.
Yeah.
But then I started seeing him on his own stuff, and I was like, okay, this is this guy's character.
Like,
Because at first I was thinking he was serious, all the stuff he was talking about, like, what? So, you know, it's kind of weird how you start seeing people and how they become popular, and it's like, man, if you can just find that one little doorway,
That's all it is,
doorway.
bro. That's all it is.
Yeah.
It's like you just gotta find it.
Well, not even to get back on the YouTube stuff, but talking about copyright and all this and that. You know how Mr. B started his career? He would get on YouTube and he would say Logan Paul.
Like 1,000 times.
No,
or some
for
shit.
like hours.
Yeah.
He would do like 10 hours of me saying Logan Paul, set up a camera in his room, Logan Paul, Logan Paul, Logan Paul, Logan Paul. That's all he did.
Really?
He couldn't get copyrighted. He was just saying the guy's name.
But it was,
Yeah.
people were clicking on it.
But he
'cause
could
it was-
literally, the title was, I said Logan Paul 1,000,000 times.
He also counted like 1,000,000 one time, too,
Yeah.
didn't he?
Yeah.
He did a bunch.
That's
of
how he
different
blew
stuff.
up, was him just sitting in front of a camera for hours, bro.
And then it transitions. Like it's
And then, okay,
so crazy.
Now
bro,
he's
like-
changing he's changing the platform. Like he's changing he's changing what content
Dog,
is.
he built wells in Africa.
Yeah, I seen that yesterday.
That
he
was
built-
his most recent upload, yeah.
Like
Built
he-
100 wells in Africa.
That's crazy. Like
Bro,
that's
you know how-
world changing shit.
You know how he got on his philanthropy shit?
How?
So he got a sponsor. He got one sponsor for $5,000. He took the $5,000, went out locally in North Carolina, and gave it to a homeless guy. Mm-hmm. And he titled the video, I gave a homeless guy $5,000. That video went fucking berserk.
Yeah.
And
He
it's like,
earned every bit of that $5,000 back.
Oh
yeah, and people are. There's always going to be people like, when you give homeless people money, you shouldn't even film it. Like it should be. But dude,
I've
at the
seen
end,
different ways. Like
at
I've
the end
seen-
of the day, if you're giving a homeless man $5,000, you're doing something good. I don't care if you make $20,000 off of the video.
yeah, it's,
That's just more money that he can use to do good, and that's what he does.
nah. He's
I
a cool
always
dude.
tell people, if I could just somehow, I'm not saying I'll ever make a fortune doing this or doing what else, but if I did, one thing that makes me feel good is whenever I actually do things for other people. And
Oh, yeah, dude.
If there was
It's
just
a-
more that I could do with,
It's just a natural human thing, bro.
it
Like,
feels good. It's
being
like
a good human being.
exactly. So that makes you feel good. I feel like if a lot of people were in situations where they had better resources to do that, I think that you would see the world be a better place. I think that there's still a lot of good stuff going on in the world, but
I do want to push back on that a little bit because I think you were about to bring this up or something along these lines. But there are YouTubers and there are people in philanthropy
That you can
want-
just tell that are doing it for the wrong reasons, bro.
but also
yeah.
for the right. You do see people go out and, like, I follow this guy on TikTok. His entire TikTok, all of his content is about he'll walk up to, you know,
Like
a
a food
person-
truck? Is it the food truck?
Not
dude?
the food truck guy. This guy will literally walk up with a bag, and it's got sweaters, pants, socks, underwear, toothbrush, toothpaste,
yeah, I've
shower
seen this
supplies.
dude.
He'll walk up. He'll say, "Here's this. What are you hungry for? Whatever they're hungry for, let's go get it. Large drink. Here you go." And then he'll do like a part 2. How are you feeling? I see you wearing the sweater. Is there anything that you're trying to get started? Are you trying to start a business? What is your big idea?
Yeah.
And then he'll do a 10-part series where he's just with this person.
I love that.
Obviously doing
That's
it for the
fire.
right reason.
I love that.
But then you have some guys that are trying to copycat that with bad intentions.
Yeah.
And they'll literally be like,
Just for
post,
clout.
Hey, post for this thumbnail. You're the homeless guy. I gave a homeless guy $100.
Yeah.
He'll give him the $100, and then camera cuts. You know he's
He's
like,
out-
hey,
he's
let
out
me
of
get that
there.
back. Let me get that back.
Yeah,
here's
if you
20.
do that, then you're a
Yeah.
douche. But
Yeah,
I'll tell
fuck
you one
for
that I
that.
like. Have you seen the guy
Hold
that
on, real
literally
quick, real
doesn't
quick,
even
real
do
quick.
money? He just walks up to people with a note with an inspirational quote.
Yeah.
That dude's cool too.
There's my point being, there's a thin line between doing it for good and doing it for content. And this goes with anything, not even giving homeless people money or feeding homeless. This goes for anything. If you have to have the right intentions going into it and after the fact.
I just think
I think when I see people do stuff purely for content, it does rub me the wrong way sometimes.
I agree.
I think you do reap what you sow, though. So it's like you do have to, try to do good things with the mindset that, like, if I don't do good things, bad shit's gonna happen. Not necessarily like that, but you know what I'm saying. I believe in that.
I believe
like,
in that. And even
how
if
you
it doesn't
treat-
catch up to them soon, it's going to. We may
Yeah.
never see it, but in ways, it's going to catch up to you.
So
if
it's
you're
like
doing the
I
wrong
just
thing.
think that's just like I said, a basic being a good human being, bro.
Yeah.
Like, just
you should always like. If I had a lot of money, I don't even necessarily know if I would just give things to people that are in need. I would like to do things like help the school that I graduated from with.
Bro, I've told
Think-
y'all, like,
like-
I would love to, like, build something here that, like, we didn't have as kids. Like,
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
that's the ultimate goal, but it's like, it's far off.
It
know?
is.
It's
Also,
like-
us being
it's not as far as you think. Though.
no, it's not.
us
at
being
all.
in a
we
small
can
town.
do it. It's just going to take hard work.
Yeah.
You got to
we
work
have
hard
the
in
option
order.
of doing something like that in a small town. As to where if we were in Brooklyn, it would be hard for us to be able to get to a
Change
point to
anything, yeah.
change anything.
Yeah.
No, facts.
But I mean, it's all like he said. It seems far off, but it's weird how in this world, like, you don't know if you're like one thought, one idea, one creation away from being able to do that stuff. So I do like to keep thinking
Nah,
about
man,
it.
it's just like
That's one of the things that motivates me is what I could do to help.
that's why I'm
out.
really big on, like, right now, like I've talked to y'all about, like, anybody that I see doing something that I think is a good idea and, like, I believe in, bro, like, I want to work with them, bro, like, especially if they're from here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be, okay, you have the idea, you just can't get it done. Come to me.
You might just
I'll
need
get
help
it
with
done.
one thing.
I'll get it done for you. You know what I'm
And
saying? And let's,
you're-
a rising tide builds all ships. That's my favorite fucking quote. It's like, if they grow, they're like, oh shit, who made this for you? They come back to us, and then here's another opportunity. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And it's like it just builds and builds and builds.
You're you're genuine about it as well too, because like I've known you for a while, and you don't even want to be a tastemaker. You genuinely, not even trying to like be on some cornball shit, but you genuinely want to see them do better.
Yeah, dude, because it's like my whole life I grew up with this like not disdain, but like we all did. Like, I hate it here, bro. Like,
Yeah.
small town, it sucks. It sucks. And then it's like you leave and you go out into the world and you're like, shit,
Everything
this,
sucks.
everything sucks. Like this little
That's negative, but like
this little town is actually kind of cool, bro. And we got really cool people in it. And it's like you create your own world, like you create your ecosystem, bro.
It's
Like
kind
if
of
I
a shame that there's so much there's so many cool things happening, but it doesn't get attention because like so many people are just unaware of the possibilities.
Yeah, dude.
That could
And it's
come
like-
from the things that the people are doing, so they don't pay attention to it.
And
And, people
and-
are busy too.
And I believe in like, bro, like what's the point of we can talk a little bit of business. Like, why would I go spend my money at Walmart if I can get the same thing from your store?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or
I'm big on
KG
that.
store, bro.
Yeah.
Like I would rather help him in a very minute way than support a corporation who doesn't give a fuck about any of us.
And that's why I steal
here's
from
a
Walmart.
perfect example.
Facts, bro.
Here's a perfect
I used to
example
run
of
that
though.
U-Scan Walmart up, bro. Shout it.
We
Never mind,
support.
but-
You said KG. We support his store, big time, and we've gotten a lot of other people to go to his store.
Yeah, just
But what does he do for us? He comments. He likes every person that goes into a store. He tells them to check us out. Like that's
Bro.
why, because the person at Walmart don't give a fuck.
and it's like I just want to build the and it's also interesting to see the people who aren't doing it for genuine reasons. Like it's not cool, but it's like, you know, it's eye opening when you go to someone with like, hey, da 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 da, and then they're just like, you know, closed off, and it's like they don't believe, or you know, they feel like, you know, the people who don't want to work and build together. That's also part of it. It's like, okay, this is why you're not where you need to be, or like,
I can relate to that.
You know,
I can relate to that because early on, I don't think I always had the best intentions of being a creator. Like, I didn't even start making music because I wanted to get wealthy and help people. I wanted to get wealthy and shit on like the people who hurt me.
Yeah.
And it was like I wanted to become a thing. It's like, look what you did to me, and look what I became because
you
of it.
can't think like that
It's wrong.
because
It never works.
it never works.
It never
It'll-
works.
It'll never.
And even if it does work, you're set in for a downward spiral at some point, because I feel like it's one of those things like whenever you seek things, and I don't want to get too religious, but like lately, I don't know what it is, but God's been talking. God's been talking, and I think the devil will give you things quicker than God will, so it will ruin you.
Yeah, and I
You
think
know?
you have to be, you know, steadfast and
I think that,
and
man, I'm just telling
it's a
you.
mental game, bro. Like I feel you.
Yeah.
And you know, it's just that's just how I feel on shit, man. Like I want to see people win, and I want to do it for genuine reasons. And when it works and it pops, and I'm on top, and I just like I told you, but like you need help. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like
It's
the
kinda-
price went up. You know, but
It's kind of hard though, because like a lot of motivation comes through pain and like things that have hurt you or driven,
dude.
like that sort of thing actually drives me.
I kind
to
of been
do
on
things.
that shit heavy too, bro. You talk about like shit we, you know, ingest and like just put it on. Bro, I've been on like a damn, just, you know, you get on those Instagram reels and just motivational videos.
That's
and
all
shit
mine
like that,
ever
bro.
shows me.
Piss like a puppy.
Hey, bro, you can ask Cam, bro. We be in the gym. I be having them going. I was like, I'm tired. You know, this full stack. We about to do something. I'm like, man, let me put this quote on. Let me listen to Kobe talk.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, look, I got cold chills right now thinking about it,
really
bro.
does,
If you
bro.
gonna piss like a puppy, stay on the porch, bro. Let the big dogs eat.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I love that one too.
Yeah, that shit gets me fired up.
It's
bro.
just like, and I don't know how we got on this, but I fucking love it. For
Yeah,
one.
same.
Sorry, Pops, we just been going off.
Yeah, my bad.
I mean,
How you feel, bro? Like, what do you? What motivates you, man?
Exactly
Like,
what I was gonna ask.
What motivates me?
Yeah, like, what do you like? What gets you going?
So what? I used to be very unmotivated, right? But like, I don't want to get on the topic because it's kind of depressing in a way. But
No, it's all right.
see, I lost my dad right back in 2020,
That's real shit, man.
and
Yeah.
that's when I started to think like, hey, he was the person that got you this, put you where you're at right now. Do something with it, because like I was talking to y'all about, like I'm not from here.
Yeah.
So you got to invest a lot of money into like getting legal, like thousands and thousands of dollars. So he always told me, he's like, look, I did this for you. Now I'm going to leave you to yourself to do whatever you can to do with it.
Yeah.
He's like, I want to see you do better from what we had in like Mexico and all that stuff. Because I mean, in Mexico, bro, like you don't have paved roads. You don't have nothing. They got rocks sticking out of the damn ground.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You barely can afford to get a window, a fucking door. You
Yeah.
know? And money over there is just trash. You know what I mean? Like, you had to be working on sugarcane fields, sell all that stuff, and you can barely make enough just to feed your family for the whole week. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, eventually that dies down, but, you know, it doesn't get that cold in Mexico or whatever.
Yeah.
But you don't make money over there, dude. So whenever I wake up in the morning, it's never like, oh, I'm going to go back to sleep. You know, it's like, get up, start doing something, go to work, get that done, do something after you you get done, go home, do what you got to do. And that's what motivates me to now.
Nah,
from now on.
I like
Hey, that's
that
beautiful,
too, bro.
man. I do
because,
like that.
I've been telling these boys, bro, and you know we can go as deep as you want to go. You know, if you want to stop, tell me. But like, I look at the dad shit because, you know, you look at it like you have your last name, bro. Your dad gave you that last name, bro. That's pride. Like, you have pride in that shit. You know what I'm saying? You want to build that shit. And it's like me, I always joke, I'm a bastard son and da-da-da-da-da. Like, my last name doesn't mean anything to me. Like, in my head, I'm the first. I'm creating a new family tree. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the first. This is my legacy. This is the family legacy from now on. Like, I've thought about changing my name. Like, you know, just literally just May. Like, just be May. Not B, but, you know, Bren. But, you know, just changing it and, like, starting new, bro. Like, this is my bloodline. I'm the, not to get on some wrestling shit, but, like, I'm the head of the table, bro. Like, this is my bloodline. Like, this is my crest. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that shit motivates the fuck out of me too, bro, because it's like, I want that so bad. Like, I want to create, like, a legacy. I want to have, like, I don't want to feel like the bastard son. I want to feel like the fucking the father, you know, like like that type of shit, bro. And it's like,
see, like, going back to the motivation stuff is like, it was not just because he was my dad. It was the way, like, he was a quadriplegic. You know what I mean? Like, he couldn't move. He couldn't do nothing. He still worked his ass off for you. Like, that house I got, you know, whatever, you know, whatever, he bought it. All them trees, he was out there like, hey, go plant this one. Like, he always told me never shut your world down because everybody else is trying to. And if you feel stuck, there's always a way out. Nothing's impossible.
That's facts, bro. And it, like, hearing that from somebody like that, bro, it's like
imagine being stuck in a wheelchair and not being able to move for 20 years.
Yeah.
And not being able to do anything. That's what he meant by don't let the world shut down. You got to find a way out no matter what.
And still having the power in his mind to tell you, hey, listen, now.
Like talking about, like, you know, we can use computers, you know, tap on it, whatever. He had a little like motion censored camera on there, and he had a little silver thing right here, dude. He'd be playing Candy Crush on his fucking laptop and shit, dude. And he got on. He loves music, dude. He's the one that got me onto, what is it, Earth, Wind and Fire.
Hell yeah,
you know, AC/DC, all that stuff. He listened to everything, dude. Like, I would come home, he'd be sitting there in his little laptop, you know, with his hat on, and he's bumping fucking the Eagles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just like he never found.
He never let it
get to him. Yeah.
He never let it keep him from being who he was supposed to be. And that's a big thing with people. Like, you look at your obstacles in life. Some people have obstacles that ain't as hard, but like seeing people that figure out a way to overcome them at all times is like the most inspirational thing to me. Like, you've seen people that got it easy and they don't do shit with their life, and you see people who had it. The odds were not in their favor. The cards fucking sucked.
Yeah.
But guess what? They fucking figured it out. And it's like, people might look at me and think, you know, he's got it easy. You know, I've watched my family members build things and create things and create businesses and make a lot of money. And what they can't understand is like why I don't just stick to their plan and why I don't create or why I don't build off of what they're doing. And it's because, like, I grew up watching you build your own thing from nothing. I want to build my own fucking shit from nothing.
I want to feel the pride.
Sure, I can just go your route and have a normal, happy life, but that's not good enough for me.
It's not good enough for me, man.
It's
and
not
we only
good
get
enough.
one.
Yeah.
Like, this is it.
And I want
And it's like
so
sometimes
bad
you
to do
forget
that.
you know, sometimes you forget about that shit, but like, this life shit is fragile, dude. Like, it takes one moment. It takes one day. You wake up, you either here or you're not. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it doesn't have to get much more complicated than that, bro. Like, you either gonna do it or you ain't. You know, and that's just how it is,
It's
man.
it's very serious whenever you wake up and you realize that nobody else is going to show up for me. And if I want to do something, I have to be the one to do it for myself.
Yeah, dude.
So whenever you're waking up and you're having trouble just getting out of the bed, just remember, like, if you don't show up, it's over. Like, you have to show up. Like, you have to be there.
But then on a positive note too, bro, like, it doesn't always have to be so like, what am I not? You know what I'm saying? Like, you look at Pablo, bro, like, he just told us about his dad, but like, he raised a very good young man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you should be proud of that. Like, you're a good ass fucking dude.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
No,
you
it's
don't-
not all bad.
It's not all bad.
I
It's
think
like
I think that in order to make something beautiful, you have to appreciate
You
the
have to
not so
appreciate
beautiful.
it, yeah.
You have to appreciate the fact that you're even here. I mean, the odds of even being a human being are not good.
that's a fact.
The odds that you're here are a reason to get up every day. Like, think of, you got like, it's like a 400 million to 1 chance of even being born. So
Facts.
to wake up is even a blessing, and I hate to get on that because I've heard so many people on podcasts and everything say it, but it's the truth. And whenever you look at the truth, you just have to remember that you're lucky to even look to be able to know what the truth is. Like, you're lucky to be here. So whenever you wake up, thank God that you're even waking up. Like, it's hard sometimes because we're just humans. Like, we're only human beings, and it's hard to look at it that way. It's so easy
We're
to
stuck
take
on
life
this
for granted.
floating rock in the middle of
Whatever.
whatever is outside of this place, and like we worry so much about shit we can't control, you know. And it's like the shit we can control.
I think that's
We
where
gotta
like the
control it.
anxiety and shit even comes from. It's like
Oh yeah,
worrying about what you can't control.
for sure.
I've been focusing on that heavy lately, dude. In life, in my friendships and my relationships with family and everything, is I can only control what I can
I do
control.
want to ask you this, not to kind of switch topics, but like how you been feeling? You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, you've been on your health journey.
working out, dieting. Like how do you feel, bro? Like
Here's the thing, dude, is we left the gym on Thursday, and the first thing I did was call my dad. Papa Perk, bro. He was like, "What's up, man?" I was like, "Listen, I feel like shit for the past like 3 days because my body's sore." I was like, "But I feel so fucking good right now." And I just sat there and talked to him, dude, like, and that's another part of it. Not only am I trying to work on my body, but I'm also trying to work on my mind. And being in the gym has helped me.
Yep.
It's like, it sounds corny as fuck, and it's been said too many times, but it's therapeutic, dude.
yeah, dude.
I
It's
can
the
go in
truth.
there and I'm not on my phone. I'm listening to music. I'm just focused on trying to improve, and it's a thing that I haven't done in so long, is purely be in my own mind with my own thoughts.
Yeah,
It's something that a lot of people our age, younger than us, especially younger than us, and even older than us, nobody wants to be in their own mind with their own thoughts anymore. And
Either they don't want to be or they simply cannot do it.
they can't. Yeah. And I've really been trying to, like I said, I've really been trying to focus on what I'm able to control, because right now I feel like for the first time in my life, I'm in control of my body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about what I'm eating before I eat it. I'm thinking about the mind to muscle when we're working out. So I'm on this, and I think about it every second of every day, but I don't talk about it. It's like I feel like I'm at the beginning of my journey of being in control of my life.
Bro, it's
Yeah.
like growing up, man. It's like, this is gonna sound corny, bro, but like you go through stages of like finding yourself, bro.
Yeah.
And somewhere along the way, like you find yourself, and then you're good.
But
Then like somewhere along the way,
challenges come again.
it's like you fall off, and it's like you don't want to be the same person. People always say, "Oh, motherfucker, you changed." It's like, did I change or did I grow up?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Did I
Did you expect me to stay the same?
exactly?
Why
bro.
would
It's
you
like
expect that? I think that
you should never want to be in the same spot all the time.
no, and I think that what you're talking about is a really good point, because whenever you pick a time to improve and you improve certain aspects of your life, the other aspects of life change that, right?
Yeah.
So they change, and then you have to make a new set of rules. You have to make a new goal or whatever it may be, and you have to continue to grow as a person. And I think what it does is, I think that those times from the past, we look at them as like, well, that's not the same anymore, and that person that I created in that situation no longer exists. But what you do is you pick up good habits, you pick up good elements, you pick up even new skills. Like, you pick up things through those times.
Yeah.
And that's whenever the pieces can start being applied everywhere.
And I also just don't think it's like coincidental that I say it all the time too, but like even with this, I mean, even Pablo, bro, it's like I don't think it's coincidental that like we all got put together. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's coincidental that like we met each other at the day job. I don't think it's coincidental that like we decided to do this and like in my mind I picked you two. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think it's like coincidental. I think it's part of a bigger plan that we don't understand yet.
We don't understand it.
And it's like because we're all going through like the same shit of like, bro, we don't want to be what we are right now.
Yeah.
And we can't really figure it out alone.
Yeah.
We all need each other. And it's like, we're just finding it, bro. And it's like, it's cool to be in the moment and realize that too, you know, because sometimes you don't, it's hard to do that and be present.
This whole
and
thing
like,
is hard. It's hard to continue to keep doing what you need to do because you have so much temptation and things that want to pull you away. It's like, I could sit here and edit this podcast for 4.5 hours, or I could go out with this girl, and you know what I mean, and then do it. And I'm being honest.
No, I know. I just thought something else.
We're not getting into that. But hold on. Listen. What you said, you don't think it's a coincidence. I want you to know, and you probably do know, and I think everyone does, but they need to be reminded that nothing in this earth happens as a coincidence.
I believe that.
Everything is calculated from the time that you're born to the time that you die. Look at the way that the world moves. Look at the way that the earth moves. Look at the way that time works.
Yeah, dude.
There's not one coincidence about any of this that we're going through. So the fact that we're sitting here is not a coincidence. The fact that you and I became friends long ago is not a coincidence. The fact that from the time that we met, what we wanted to be was a creator of something.
Yeah, man. I think that's, I don't know, man. It's like I said, I don't want to be the motivational guy because I do feel you have to build something to be the motivational guy.
But I think no, I don't believe that. I think that if you can stick to your motivation as a human being as you build,
that's
then
what I was
people
about
can
to
see
say. But one thing I'm not gonna do is I'm gonna stand on the shit that I say on. You know,
you got to.
I think I said that right. I'm
yeah.
gonna stand on the shit that I say. If I tell Cam, hey, I'm gonna be at the gym, I'm gonna work out. There's days I don't want to fucking go. And Cameron called me like, we going to the gym today? And I'm like, yeah, I'm ready. I was waiting on you. My ass was fucking in the truck, you know what I'm saying? Chilling. Like, but it's like, I'll do that. And I need, like, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. It's just like,
I want to say this real quick. I think being the motivational guy is different than being the guy who's telling you how to motivate yourself. We're not explaining how other people should be motivated.
Oh, no, because
we're explaining
no
how
one can help
you
with
are motivated by your life.
Yeah, like if you don't want to get motivated, there ain't nothing gonna help you. And that's just,
you can't listen to this. You can't listen to Arnold. You can't listen to nothing
until you want to do it. That's just.
Whenever I said that I used to be motivated by the things that hurt me, it hasn't changed. But I'm also very proud of the way that whenever I learn something that somebody's done to me, I don't necessarily act on it. I don't let people know about it. I don't let them know about it. I don't ask them why. I keep it in my mind. And everything that I do, it brings me motivation, and not to shit on anybody. No, it's not even that. It's just, if this can help me become a better person, then that's what I'm going to use it for.
I got to use it to
I got to use it. I have to, because like my motivation always came from putting my mind in that dark place.
Same.
And
what's the Batman quote? The Bane quote where he's like talking about being in the darkness.
You adopted the darkness. I was born in it.
That's real shit.
Yeah,
like you talk about being anxious and all that shit. Like, bro, sometimes you gotta feel that to understand this is what I feel like uncomfortable. How do I become comfortable in these uncomfortable situations?
You have to be comfortable being uncomfortable.
Exactly.
And what he said about being in the gym and like being with his own thoughts and that motivating him, and that's kind of being in a dark place whenever your mind's telling you, I can't do another one, but your body.
Bro, you can ask it. I'll be shit talking myself.
Yeah.
I'll be in the gym like, bro, you're a bitch.
Well, I hear him whispering, bro, on the fucking Mercedes, like, you motherfucker, bro.
Like,
you ain't shit.
What do you got, bro? What do you got?
Well,
like you talk all this shit. What the fuck do you got? Like, are you gonna do it? Like, what?
Yeah.
What the fuck do you got?
I remember whenever I was making music a lot in my early, and I hate to, I feel like I don't even want to, I talk about that because it's what I have. I don't want it to be like I'm trying to push that out, and because I don't even really make music no more. But I do remember that like all the early work, it was all dark. It was all because it was a hard time in my life. That's kind of the same thing as working out. Like I'm in here using my dark thoughts and being inside. I'm inside my head in the darkest corner and the darkest pits of my brain, using that to create art that which other people can maybe relate to. And being, I remember it, man. Being there all the time was good and it was bad.
Yeah, it's like
it was bad because you're living there. You're living in those thoughts.
I watched a guy on YouTube. He did a mini documentary where he wore noise canceling headphones for a day, 24 hours. And he said the biggest thing he took out of it was how often he doesn't think.
Yeah.
How he doesn't actually sit down and think about something. Because the life we live in, it's screen, it's this, that, it's Twitter, it's media, it's news, it's constantly. But sometimes you really just got to sit down in a quiet room and think.
I mean, yeah.
Be one with yourself. Be in your mind. And yeah, I mean, that's my biggest thing I'm on right now is, bro, trying to.
Yeah, that's what I try to explain to people about that, because they said I was weird because I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to go out to the bar anymore or anything like that. I would sit in my room, sit in my recliner, and I would stare at the ceiling and would tell myself, what can I do to do this better, to stop in this whole cycle of, go spend your money with a bunch of people that probably don't care about you. They just want you because you're going to buy them drinks, this and that, you know what I mean? So that's what, like, I try to explain to people the way I am, but nobody's going to understand.
How old are you, Pablo? 22?
23.
23?
Yeah.
That was a tough time.
I started to say, we can all say,
yeah,
we all hit that same stage of like,
I don't go to bars anymore.
These people don't like me for me. They like me because
what I bring to the table.
What I bring to the table.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's a, like.
You probably would be upset if you heard the conversations.
Yeah, and it's like, that's a tough one, bro.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
That's why, like, in our lives, and what you will eventually find out or have already found out and are working through it, is eventually there's only going to be 2 or 3 motherfuckers that are still standing with you in your life.
Yeah, I got 2 of them right now. It's Caden and Ariel. Those are the 2 that,
you know, and like those are the people you have to. Those are the opinions that matter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like they're not the type of people to be like, hey, we're gonna go do this. Do you want to go do it? And I'll be like, no. I'm like, okay. They'll be like, okay, we're gonna go without you. We're gonna do without you regardless, right? But like, if I don't want to do something, they're like, okay, the one do you want to do then? So that we want to spend time with you.
Yeah,
we don't care what it is. You know, they'll come over to my house and they'll lay in my bed while I'm watching the fucking TV. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's the type of people you want around.
That's genuine people, bro. And it's like sometimes it gets tough to find, especially being the type of person, because like I was the same way, bro. Like I knew everybody.
Yeah,
he still does.
I try to talk to everybody. I tried to be like everybody's friend. I try to like, you know, I tried to help everyone on the thing, but sometimes you can't do that, man. Sometimes you can only help the genuine people.
Yeah,
because if you put energy and effort,
you gotta help people that will help you.
Yeah,
that, and it's like, or they care about you, bro. Like,
yeah. I don't even necessarily mean help you advance in life situationally, but like, if that's even a word, I think
it is as the local dictionary.
You have to ask Dick over there.
So the thing is that even if they can't help you advance in a skill or in a way that you can apply to what you do every day, they might be able to help you mentally, and that might be all they have to offer. But that's everything.
Yes, dude. Yeah.
There's people like that in my life. Like, you can't help me figure out a chord progression, but you can help me figure out in my mind how to keep motivated enough to keep doing it. You know, so there are things that you can take away from everything.
And people aren't gonna understand, you know, you sitting there and the things that you think about, especially the things you think about yourself, because like, you know, no one sees you the way that you see you. You know? Like, I'm the biggest one on that shit, bro. Like, I tell, especially Trevor all the time, bro. I'll sit here and just like, man, like I'll self-deprecate That's deprecates the right word, right?
Yeah.
That's not like shit.
No, that's defecate.
Okay. like
I'll self-defecate.
I
over
don't
service all
shit
the
on
time.
myself literally, but I do shit on myself figuratively a lot. And it's like Trevor will be like, bro, shut the fuck up. Like, what are you talking about? And it's like,
See, that's like another thing. Like Cameron finally told me about his thyroid, and I didn't meet anybody else that had the same problem I did until I met him. So when I see the way he acts and stuff, I'm like, I know what he's going through. You might not know what the fuck he's going through.
I can understand.
I don't.
It's just
I
don't.
don't.
I don't relate, but I know.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I'm
can.
saying?
Yeah,
Just genuinely don't. I don't
It's just-
understand.
It's
That's
like
fine.
bad mood swings. You
Yeah.
know, you don't know what kind of person you're gonna be in the morning. You know, he might be all happy and stuff in the morning the day before, and he comes in there the next morning pissed off, and it takes him a little while, and then he'll be like, "Oh, what's up, guys? What
Yeah.
are y'all doing today?" You know what
I've
I mean?
noticed that about Cam. Every now and then he can get kind of quiet.
You just
and
gotta
kinda,
warm him up.
You kind of feel like he
Yeah.
might be in a bad mood about something, but you just.
That's
I
when
usually,
you
I've learned to
Gotta
just.
tell him you can beat him at basketball. And then he,
I've just learned. I've just
And he
learned to
starts
kind of
doing it.
just walk over here for a while, and he'll
Yeah,
be
you just
fine.
gotta leave him alone.
Yeah.
I
That's
mean,
what
you're the same way.
I am,
I
and-
feel like we're all the same way. Like when I'm in a bad mood, everybody's in a bad mood.
You know what I do to him whenever he's in a bad mood?
He
Like
shows me his balls.
whenever he's in a bad mood, dude, I'll literally look at him and be like, "What the fuck you getting on me for, man?" You know, like
Yeah.
because like when he gets in a bad mood, he'll just get off on all these tandems and shit. I'm like, what are you? What the fuck did I do? You know, it just kind of my lighthearted way of like, dude, it's cool, man.
Yeah.
It's hard because like I get like that too, man. I get down, I get negative. Fighting the negativity in my life is a very hard thing for me because it's so easy to just lean into negative. That you have to forcefully try to be positive.
Yeah,
and it's very
way
hard.
harder to, isn't it? Like, wasn't there always that thing? Like it's fucking like 2 muscles to smile and like 50 muscles to frown or some
Yeah,
shit like
something like
that.
It's the opposite though.
But or some shit like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
It's like it's
Way easier to frown.
way easier to just be unhappy than it is to be happy. But
No, it is way easier to smile.
I think I don't know. I don't know where my point is.
I don't know either, but I do get what you're saying. It's like you have to forcefully.
You have to work on getting better.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
get worse naturally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
like that with everything. Why is it so much easier to gain weight than it is to lose weight? Why is all the healthy things
Why is
in
it
life
so
not
easy
enjoyable?
to spend money than it is to make money?
Yeah,
Like,
it's that's the test of life, and if you can figure out like the beauty in doing the right thing,
There's another part in the in the motivational. It's one motivational video I be watching at the gym all the time. It's like a chop up of like 5 different dudes, but there's one part in it where like
pause.
the pause. There's one part where I believe it's Kevin Hart, and he's like, the hardest part is knowing you worked your ass off for nothing,
Yeah,
and then the next day you wake up and you have to work harder, knowing that it still might be for nothing today.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
all
then
the stuff that I spent years working on didn't get me anywhere.
it's just like
And
day
you
by
know-
day, bro. And that's the thing with the gym. It's like that's one thing every day. If I go there, I know I'm working on something.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And
it's the whole thing. Knowing that, well, even with the podcast, like there was a point in time where I looked at what we were doing. It's like, okay, so sure, it looks good, it sounds good, but it's gonna have to be way
What
fucking
else?
more than
You know what
that.
I'm
It's
saying?
gonna
Like,
have to
what
be
else?
way more than that. And then whenever you get to that way more to make it to where you want to make it, it's gonna have to be way more than that. I mean,
Yep.
it's a very tough thing to swallow, but pause. You have to understand. You have to understand, like I said earlier, it is. Fuck! I lost my train of thought.
I mean, it happens, man. You
I
know.
said something earlier. I can't even remember now.
It happens,
but
bro.
We'll figure it out.
Did you
It
know
happens.
that every cell in your body changes every 7 years?
I didn't know that.
So we're just regenerating.
Yeah, it's like cell regeneration or some
Yeah.
shit. But when people say like, "Man, you switched," like literally, I did.
Nah, I mean that's a fact though, bro. Like
And
I
like,
did.
I
think
wasn't
about,
good enough for you whenever I didn't switch. So why?
Think about how we're in a weird spot too, at our age, because we're just now fully developmentally.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the thoughts that I had when I was 21 versus now I'm about to be 26, my brain didn't work the same.
All right, boys. You guys about ready? Close this one out.
Yeah, it's been a good
Yes, sir.
one.
It's been a good one, man. We gotta figure out this camera situation, man. It always ruins the best conversations. It just dies right in the fucking middle.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
I don't know how we're gonna keep it from getting hot.
We'll
I had to put an
figure it
ice pack on
I was
it.
about to say that too.
We'll
Just
figure
have
it
an
out,
AC
man.
set up right behind it.
Pablo, man, thanks for coming by, chopping it up, bro.
Appreciate y'all having me.
More than
Though.
welcome
sir.
anytime, man. We'll get you on again soon. Let you
Oh,
talk
yeah.
some more, man. Didn't mean to get into the motivational bag, but
I kind of instigated it, but you know,
yeah,
either way.
I like it. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. That's the conversations I like to have, bro. Because
I like.
if you can't have these conversations with your boys and the people that support you, then
There's
they
always
don't-
time to be funny. There's always time to talk about conspiracies, but like, I don't get nothing out of those.
If you don't, if the people around you don't understand, what you're trying to do, they're not gonna support it. They're not gonna. They're not able to understand your point of view.
I want
if
the
you don't
motivated
get it out.
person to relate to what we're doing.
Yeah, exactly. That's my whole
That
point.
that
Like,
will drive everything.
exactly, man. So, if you guys are still watching this, I appreciate the fuck out of you.
Hell yeah.
I hope we motivated you maybe a little bit, got you up.
Chase them dreams, man.
Pause. I didn't mean to say that. Got you up. I hope we didn't. Never mind.
I mean, in a way,
Yeah, you feel me?
we woke a part of you up. Pause.
Facts.
I want to say a couple little things real quick. First of all, subscribe to the YouTube. Pretty
Yeah.
sure like 97% of people who watch aren't subscribed, which is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That's how it is,
The
though.
subscriber count and the viewer count are pretty fucking close. But subscribe to the YouTube. Everybody's Instagrams.
Yeah.
F80 Trevor.
Yep.
Prod by B May. V instead of an A.
Yep.
Cameron Perko 5. Pablo, is there anything you want to shout out? The Instagram,
Wanna
anything you
shout out
got?
to Graham?
Nah, I don't
Nah?
even remember what it is, to be honest.
All
with
right, bet.
I love that.
Yeah. Shout
Lastly-
out to Pod, man. He's definitely gonna be back. I promise.
Real quick, and I'm purposely putting this at the end, but there was someone hating on the Instagram, and both y'all motherfuckers was on there jumping on him.
Oh man, I'm
That
bad.
shit was funny,
Listen,
dude.
Man, I'm off.
I didn't. I was gonna start a genuine conversation with you.
I
guys.
got
Yeah,
disabled.
yeah.
I was.
a week.
I looked at him like, you're on your Trevor shit, huh?
I was like, man, that's crazy, bro. Like,
See,
Just
he
some
can,
hate
he
it.
can judge me about how I handle things, but you don't really understand until it happens to something that you put up or something
no,
that you're doing.
I just thought it was funny, bro. Like,
Say something again.
he's gonna call us gay, so I was like, bro, I'll push your guts in. What's up? And then I get flagged for that, bro. Like, I'm done. Whatever,
No.
man.
What you do is whenever someone uses the word gay on your Instagram, you report it for hate, and then they get fucking blocked instead of you.
I ain't no snitch though.
I done reported
See
him
that
15
that's
times.
that's where you got a problem. You report that shit. You don't say shit to him because then he probably reported you and got you banned for 7
Fuck
days.
you, then that's what I gotta say.
Yeah, fuck you, whoever
just
you are.
kidding.
I don't even give a shit.
taking
Hey,
that
no,
out.
I appreciate you for watching the story.
I'm bleeping.
Yeah,
this.
I
for real,
appreciate the view.
For real. He was judging us for drinking Michelob Ultra, bro. It's like whatever we go and pick up, man. Like it don't even
Man,
matter.
it doesn't matter.
Hey, look, I'm drinking
That
drinking
Crystal
water. What are y'all
Geyser.
gonna say about this, bro?
Yeah,
that
whatever.
motherfucker, he must drink gasoline,
Fuck
dog.
him.
Has to.
He must drink jet fuel.
He only drinks.
What a badass that guy is.
1942.
What a badass man.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, sorry to get you guys riled
Shout
up
out
here
to
at the end.
him.
Hope your day's terrible.
Yeah.
I hope that you wake up tomorrow and call somebody else that instead of me.
Hope
Cause
you get a paper cut.
I,
Facts.
I hope your water's turned off.
All that shit.
I hope your power goes out.
Dude.
Car's dead.
I gotta call
Hope
the
your
fucking
tire's flat.
water people.
All right, well, let's get out of here. No Look Passengers, episode 24.